All right, so I really wanted to get this video shut off because it's day 30. It is July, make sure it's, yeah, it is July 8th. So I've been on the road officially for 1 month, which is insane because it has flown by so quickly. I spend so much of my time trying to figure out what I'm gonna be doing in the next hour or the next 40 minutes. This is constantly living in the moment because, for instance, I had no idea where I was gonna stay tonight. I ended up staying at this really interesting hotel. It's called the Raritan, Raritan, in Woodbridge, New Jersey. And it's got like a whole kind of Indian vibe, but like I feel like it had a heyday and we're not in it anymore. For instance, when I was just checking in, someone was being wheeled out because they had the police officer was asking, did you sniff it or did you shoot it up? I don't know what he was talking about, but I was like, that's really crazy. It reminds me of the first time I was in, when I landed in Afghanistan and I got off the plane and we were just about to get off the tarmac, and then they started wheeling two pilots that had gone down and they had died when their helicopter crashed, and they were wheeling them onto the C-17 that we had just gotten off of. And it was just kind of like, oh, this is where I'm at. So not as intense as that, but interesting. Anyways, 30 days in, all I can really say is that nothing goes according to plan. Everything you think is that you're gonna do or how it's gonna be or work out, it doesn't, that's not how it works out. It just doesn't. Like the closest I would say it's gotten is when someone says, you can crash at my place tonight. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna get to your place tonight. But will I be able to walk all the way there, or might I have to take an Uber the last few miles and then Uber back? How am I gonna feel when I get there? The one night I showed up at a guy's house and he wasn't even there, and he opened up his garage and let me go inside, take a shower. He was like, have a beer out of the fridge. I didn't have one, but like the fact that he did, I slept in his attic. He wasn't even home. I never even met the guy. He just let me stay there. That's insane. I never planned to go to New York. I was gonna cut west in New Hampshire and go through Vermont, and that's where I was gonna cross the Appalachians, and I was gonna go through upstate New York, and I was gonna hit Lake Erie and come down, and then I found myself in Brooklyn almost with my commute every day. I would, go hop on the L train to 4, 5, or 6, and then I would hop on the express up to New Haven and get off wherever I had, finished the day before. I didn't think I was gonna go through the Bronx, the Harlem, the George Washington Bridge, which was just amazing. Oh my gosh, George Washington Bridge is beautiful to just look at, and then to cross it is insane. The Hudson is huge. If you've never crossed the Hudson before, holy crap. Next time you're in New York, if you ever find yourself there, do it, because it will really put things into perspective as to how big that river is. Also, you really have to look at the skyline of Manhattan from New Jersey, because it's the best place to do it. I mean, if you really want to see the city there, or like the Empire State Building is another great place to do it. I'm sure on top of the World Trade Center is another great spot. I haven't gone up. I haven't done their observation. But two of the best views that I've ever seen of the city are one from Empire State Building, and the second one is definitely from the New Jersey side. Also, another travel hack: if you ever go to Liberty Island, Ellis Island, the best place to do that is from the New Jersey side, from Hoboken, because the ferries there's no line. Whereas if you go to New York, I think you leave out of Battery Park, the lines are insane and you wait for hours, and ain't nobody got time for that. Go to Battery Park, walk around, then go to the Jersey side and live your best life. 30 days in, the kindness that people have shown me, so many people taking me into their homes, feeding me, wanting to help me, going to World Pride, meeting so many amazing, wonderful people, people just wanting to help out. People just like being like, I just want to send you money. Can I send you money? And I'm like, hold off. Just right now, what I need you to do is subscribe on YouTube. I need you to continue to like and comment on my content, to throw supportive comments my way, because they really do help. Because when your feet and your shins and everything hurts and you're tired and the sun's baking and your shirt's sticking to you and you're just drenched and you're just trying to get through the day, having someone say, you got this, is like, you're like, I do have this. I do got this. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing. I remember my first couple days, it was just, I just kept telling myself another step, another step, another step, another step, another step. Take one more step, because my whole everything hurt. When I stopped at the first guy's house on couch surfers, like I could barely walk around his home. I remember having to go up to the second floor. I walked so slow. I mean, slower than I've ever walked, ever than I can remember. I have always been a fast walker, and I was just, just like my everything. When I say everything hurt, I mean everything hurt. Like, so the kindness of people, everything not going the way I thought it would go, the adventures I've been on, like I said, World Pride already, sailing on the Hudson, helping can at a brew, like put labels on cans at a brewery. Like I didn't think that I was gonna do that. Going to Minutemen National Park, I had no idea that was gonna be something that I would be doing. Staying at Holland Lake at this beautiful house of people I didn't know. They were just like, yeah, stay here, be here. Like, we're gonna be gone. And then Lindsay Monroe, who you've seen the pictures on my Instagram, she just like totally got me through Massachusetts. Thank you, Lindsay, you freaking rocked it. My cousin let me stay in Brooklyn. That was amazing. Met an awesome, wonderful person, Billy Griffin, who came out and walked for a few hours with me, and from Connecticut into New York. And then other people that I've met, all the Youngs who took me in Kittery, Maine, my friends, oh gosh, why is my mind blanking right now? Anyway, so many wonderful people who have been helping me out and taking me in and caring for me. Tim and his family, Magdalena, my sister's friend, Maggie, reaching out. I mean, just your kindness and warmth is not unnoticed, and it's so appreciated. So that's another big takeaway. People want to help as long as we open up our hearts and ask for help. People want to help. I saw the craziest thing at the subway today. This guy was sitting there, and he had his cane, and he had his cup, and he was just saying, help please, help please, help please, help please, help please, and he was just saying that. And I know I just said open up your heart and ask for help, and nobody was helping him. I did. I gave him some money. And then I came across another homeless guy who was asking for some money, and I was just like trying to get my cart up the stairs, and he was like, yo, can I help you with your cart? You know, and he helped me lug my cart up the stairs, and I gave him a few dollars, you know, a tip essentially for helping me. But that's just to say there's a lot of kindness out there. There's a lot of good people out there. And I know this is really rambly, but that's how this journey has been. It's been all over the place. Like, it is just like every day I go through so many different places and different towns and the way the towns are run. Like, I started out in a really rough neighborhood today, and I ended in like this like picturesque, like perfect, like really nice, wonderful little town. And then I ended up at this hotel where the homegirl was either shooting it up or sniffing it. I don't know, but needless to say, it's fabulous, it's wonderful, it's crazy, it's been a journey. I appreciate you all watching. I hope that you were able to make it through this video and not get too lost in all of my rambles. I've seen some gnarly things. I've walked on shoulders, I've had cars veering at me, and I actually, when I walked with my staff, now I have my cart, my staff's in my cart. But when I was walking with it, if there was a car that I saw not paying attention, I was kind of getting into the shoulder, I'd give it a little one of those. Oh shit, there's somebody underneath me. I just said the bad whoops. Anyways, don't worry about it. Forget that I said that. But I would do that. I feel like Gandalf, you know, and he's like, "You shall not pass," and I bang my staff, and I haven't been hit yet, so can't say it doesn't work. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you got something from it. I wanted to shoot something for my 30 days, and here it is. I want to get something off, and I'm gonna go now because now I'm just rambling even more. Peace out on your gangster. Keep your eyes open for some merch. It's gonna be dropping soon. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and all that jazz.